Hi everybody, welcome back to Bring Life Indoors. It's Moira here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're doing well and having yourself a beautiful day. Trust me, there's no sun today. It's cloudy, it's cold. It's just one of those days where you don't want to get out of bed. You want to sit in bed with a lovely book and read, you know? Yeah, it's cold and not fun. But anyway, I'm not doing much today. I just thought I wanted to check my prop box. I call it my mini greenhouse, and show you what's going on in there and check the plants I've put in there as to how they're doing. I haven't checked them in a while. Yeah, I just want to check some of my prop box. I do have plants in moss, cuttings in moss. I haven't checked in a while. But I also have this mini greenhouse, which I have it here. I keep it in my kitchen. Which I need to check how things are. I haven't checked my things as to how they are. So let's do this together. Alrighty, let's start with this small leaky prop box of mine. I put cuttings in here of I think this is Monstera Adonsini, if I'm not wrong. And look at that. I just threw them in here and I left them in moss. Yeah, and they are doing well. They are doing well. Look at that. How cute is that? They're still tiny. I think I've got mushroom growing in there. Look at that. It's mushroom. Interesting. But yeah, I think most of the cuttings have, you can see some that's still coming along. Can see that. So yeah, there's nothing rotted in here actually. Yeah, everything I threw in here is still okay. It's still doing well. Amazing, isn't it? So I'm still gonna leave it. I'm not gonna do anything to it. Just gonna close it up and leave it alone. So yeah, that's prop box number 1, and here's a bigger one. See how they're doing. I think I also need to check humidity. Look at this philodendron. I forgot the name, but I love this philodendron. It started doing so terribly, and it was just going down. It was really going down badly. And what I did, I then chopped it up and I tried to propagate the good part of it in water. That didn't take. It didn't take. It rotted and died. But I had kept the stems of it. I had kept the stems, and then I chopped them up and I threw them in here. And this one stem took off. This one stem took off. I think the other one is coming along, but this one stem took off, and I've got, look how beautiful this is. I'm not gonna take it out now. I'll wait for spring to do that. It's too cold. I feel like it's too cold. I don't know, and obviously this is my cuttings from my I think this is Micans. Yeah, this is Micans. This is all the cuttings from Micans, and how beautiful do they look? I mean, they're amazing. So I'm super excited for this philodendron because really I lost the plant, and to think this is what came from that plant, it's amazing, and I'm forever grateful for it. I just need to remember the name. If you know the name, please share it on the comments below, because it was a beautiful, and it was big and large. If I can find a photo of it, I'll put it on here. But it was big and large, and I had it for a long time, no issues at all. And one day it just started going down, and I couldn't even tell what was the issue. I couldn't tell but it just started going down. Leaves were browning. It was just not happy. I was getting stunt growth. and things like that. And then I decided to chop it up basically and start all over again. And then I took the healthy part of it and put it in water, the stem that still had like the upper stem of it that still had good growth on it, and removed all the not looking great leaves. For goodness gracious. And then I cut out I took the stem because it was a long stem. So I took that stem and I cut it into few cuttings of it, like, I chopped it into pieces, and I threw them in here and hoping that they will take off. Some obviously they rotted because I was monitoring it, and then I threw those that rotted away. But these two took off. I don't know if you can see this one here. There's one there. Took a while to take off, but it did. So yeah, and what a joy. And it's been in this prop box for a long time. Trust me when I say it's been months. It's been months. It's been months. It's over 6 months. It's been months. I feel like it's close to a year. But yeah. And so yeah, I'm happy to say I got my philodendron back. I didn't lose. I might have lost, you can say, the main plant, but I got something from it, I got something from it. And I'm hoping I'll be able to grow this into a mature plant and watch it become what its mother plant was and more. But anyway, yeah, it's nice to know everything is doing well. I just want to check moisture. I might have to, I think things are fine, but I might have to spray it a bit. I think things are, I don't know. Let's spray it up a bit. Just try to get my spray, not like a misty kind of a, yeah. I don't know if you can see. That's all. That's all I want to do. Just mist it up a bit, not too much. That's enough. So I think it's on the dry side. Oh, this is exciting. So yeah, this is doing well. Yeah, but anyway, there's no yellow leaves to pull out. I usually clean it up when I open it up. Okay, so let's close it up, put it away. And lastly, here is my mini greenhouse. I've done this years ago, long time ago. I took 2 tubs basically and did away with the lids, and because I needed something with depth, so I did away with the lids, and all I did was secure the one side with a duct tape, and that I'm able to open it and close it this way. So it's definitely, it has housed many of my plants. I use it to put plants which I cut to the bottom, like I cut to nothing, and then I put them in here. Once I've chopped everything off, I put them in here to regrow them. And this is what I have. This I had cut to nothing. There was nothing left, and I put it in here. It's been here for a long time, and look at that. It has grown. This is Jonathan's plant. He'll be very happy to have it back. We had gone away and it got dry and he didn't like it. We came back and there was nothing. Everything was just dry, and we gave it water and it didn't bounce back. it was too dry, so it didn't bounce back as one had desired. So I chopped off everything and then I put it in here. And here is this is my begonia. You know, it wasn't doing well. I chopped everything off and I put it in here. And this is new growth. I mean, look at that. How beautiful is this? That's new growth. And this is I think this is another begonia. Is it begonia or peperomia? I can't tell. But anyway, this one fell out, obviously. I need to take it out. And I don't know. We'll see what will become of it. You know, we'll see what will become of it. So far, this is all that has grown. We'll see. This one, I don't know. I think here it's done, eh? I think it's over here. I don't know. It's been in here for so long. Yeah, it's my pilia. So I don't know if it will come back. Here's my other begonia. It seems to like it in here. It's coming back nicely. I chopped it to the bone also, and it seems to be coming back nicely. And this is my silver sword. You know, it also came back very nicely. It's full and large. Look at those aerial roots. You know, I can actually give it a moss pole and it will love it. Yeah, I'm not gonna take them out of here now in the winter. I prefer taking them out in the spring or summer when the weather is nice and warm, that they don't get a shock of their lives. And this is oh Lord, I forget. It's a creeping plant. It's a creeper. I forget the name. It died. My husband bought me this and it died. I forgot to water it also. And then, you know, but then I chopped everything to the bone and I put it in here. And look, I thought it was the end of it, but I'm surprised. Pleasantly surprised. So this one I'm gonna take it out because it's been in here for so long. I don't think there's anything anything good is gonna come out of it. So I'm gonna take it out. Usually I do that to make space for other plants, you know, and things like that, but there's nothing I need to put in here yet. And this is my areca plum. It's also doing well. It was in Offense's room and it struggled a bit, and I put it in here. Now it has recovered. So soon, definitely in spring, I'll be taking these plants out of here. It's winter at the moment, so yeah. So get yourself a prop box. It's easy to make, or you don't even need to do what I've done. For me, I was doing it, I needed depth because some plants are tall. So yeah, you need something with height or depth. And it's very easy to make. Otherwise, you just buy yourself a big container. They do sell them, you know, those big containers and stuff. But at that time, they didn't have the size I wanted. So I just did this. I just bought these 2 tubs and did away with the lids and put them together. And that's it, you know. And you put it where it can get, where it's warm and has bright light and, you know, and all that. So, yeah. And make sure that your plants don't dry out on you. It maintains itself well, I must say. It takes a while before anything in here dries out. I can go for months and months and months before I have to actually water something in here. So yeah, but that's all. I just thought let me show you what's going on, and you know. Alrighty, I am done. That's all from me for today. That's all from me for today. I just wanted to check on my prop box and see how they're doing, see if I need to water them or I need to pull out anything that's rotting away, because I don't like leaving things lying around in there that are yellowing. And everything so far is doing well. It was nice to see my Monstera Adonsinai leaves that has come up. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. It's beautiful to watch. And that carpet of micans, I mean, it's amazing. It looks amazing. I'm looking forward to spring because that's when I'll be repotting these things into soil, transplanting them into soil. For now, I'm not gonna try to do that. It's winter, it's too cold. I don't want to shock them. So yeah, it's nice to see how they're all doing. Even the ones in my before I talk about the ones in my mini greenhouse, I'm excited for that philodendron in the speghnum moss, how lush and how big it is. It's been in there for the longest of time, longer than any other cuttings. It's been in there for long, and it's nice to see that two stem cuttings took off, because most of them didn't. They didn't make it. They rotted. I had to take them out of there. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Please, like I asked, if you know the name of that philodendron, please share it on the comments below. It's an old philodendron of mine. I had it for a long time until it decided to go south. I don't know what happened. I wish plants could talk like us, speak my language and tell me, oh, yo, Moira, this is what you did wrong. But nonetheless, I'm happy to know that I got something from it. I've got a plant to show from it. I might have lost the mother plant, but I do have something I gained from it. But yeah, that's what I do with my cuttings, or things I want to recover, or things I want to restart, or yeah, things like that. But even with my mini greenhouse, it's nice to see that everything is coming up nicely and things are doing well, and except for that one plant that didn't survive, obviously it's gone. But it's okay. I've learned with these things that you're not going to be able to save every plant. It's okay. It's fine. It's life. It's life. But one thing I can tell you, these ways of doing things, whether it's with a speghnum moss to propagate your cuttings, or mini greenhouse to rescue your plants, or whatever you use it for, because I use it to rescue my plants. I use it to give my plants extra care when I feel like they're struggling. I use it to restart my plants when I want to start all over again with the same cutting, with the same plant. I call it my mini clinic. It works. I want you to know it works. But 99% of the time, not 100%, 99% of the time, it works. So go give it a try. Go give it a try. Especially if you have plants in your collections that you love so dearly and you don't want to lose. I mean, why not? Why not have something like that in your house where you can use as a clinic, and all that. So yeah, that's it. I just thought I'll share with you, and do it together with you and check on things as to how they're doing. And I'm glad to see they are doing amazingly well. I'm planning on making a big one, because some of my plants are large and are big, and this winter I've struggled with a few of my plants, and I found myself at a place where I wished I had a bigger one, like really big one, where I can put these large ones which are struggling, because we've had such a very cold winter. And I never struggled with my plants before over winter. I don't know what was happening this year. I mean, my house winter is freezing cold, and my plants have somehow adjusted to that. And I don't do anything to change things in my house. I don't change the temperature in my house. I don't do anything in my house for plant's sake. Let me put it that way. For plant's sake, I don't do that. I allow the plants to adjust to the environment they find themselves in. If it's cold, I allow them to adjust to that. If it's hot, I allow them to adjust to that. I don't do extra things to help them. I don't, So this winter, there's few plants which struggled a bit. I lost 1 or 2 plants over this winter, and I found myself wishing I had a bigger greenhouse, a larger greenhouse where I can put these large plants in and give them time to recover, or and take them out in spring. But I don't have something like that, so I need to make myself something like that. But anyway, it's been fun. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, have yourself a beautiful day and go make yourself a mini greenhouse or a mini clinic. Right. Bye.